If I make funny faces, it's because there's funny noises coming from outside my room. And sometimes I have to kind of like make a face and think about, is something breaking? Is someone breaking? So anyway, daddy babysits a little different than mommy. So, but we're going to talk about follow up and closing the deal. And so what I was thinking we would do is take some actual examples of conversations, situations that you have going on, and give some tips for how to move them to the next step. And hopefully, most of the situations are fairly common. And so, probably something you hear will help you move the needle forward with your potentials, even if we're not coaching you. Now, Vicki, at some point during this call, is going to explain. Actually, I think I'll coach for like 15, 20 minutes and then let her explain. We have a whole bunch of Zooms scheduled for Meredith's team to help her with her diamond push this month. And as long as we help with some of the testimonies, we can also invite our prospects to these Zooms. And because events are one of the best ways to get people to join, this is a really great opportunity for us. So after I do a little bit of coaching, then Vicki can explain that to you guys, what days and times, and you guys can offer to help with some testimonies for that, so that we can all benefit from all that. So anyway, who has somebody that they need to follow up with and they don't know what to try next? Loretta, please share. Give us this, give us the details, and then we will work out a solution.
Okay, so there's somebody that was super interested in reset, and this was like back in April.
Okay.
And she was interested in reset for
Give me a
herself and
name or
for
a fake name, because I work better with names. You can give
Summer.
me a fake name. Summer. Okay, great. Summer.
Summer, yes. So she was asking, like, is it for men too? And I was like, sure. So I sent her all the information, and we decided that like reset and triplex were going to be what was going to be best for them. And then, so that was like April the 25th. And then now I've kind of been ghosted. And so I don't know if I should persist, like how many times should I
Okay,
persist?
hold
You know,
on.
just like, hey,
Hold on,
Summer.
hold on, hold on.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
So that was April. We're in July. What happened between April and July?
So I followed up May
Okay.
several times, and then I followed up June 28th, and then just nothing since then. So my last message was like, good morning, Summer. It's the end of the month, which means great specials on welcome packs. I know one of your goals is weight loss. We can get that welcome pack, which is a protein powder slim meta burn, for less than $100. What do you think? And then just nothing.
Okay. And so since April, when y'all discussed that she wanted weight loss and y'all talked about her other goals, she hasn't responded to anything?
No.
Okay, perfect. I have what I usually do with that. And the technique is called taking it away from them. Okay. So basically, people don't want it taken away from them. So you can say, hey, since you haven't, I just wanted to check in. Since you haven't been responding to my messages, I was thinking maybe you just wanted me to take you off my follow-up list. Let me know if that's the case. It's not going to hurt my feelings at all. I just don't want to keep bothering you. If you decided this is not something you're interested in. Does that make sense? Like threaten to take it away.
Right.
Going along with that, if you've sent a sample, every now and then we've threatened to have them send their sample to somebody else if they don't want to try it. And all of a sudden they just want to try it. So psychologically, there's the fact that you're saying you're going to she's not ignoring you because she suddenly just decided she wasn't interested. 9 times out of 10, she's busy, or she doesn't have the money right now, or she doesn't want to make it a priority right now. But it's not just because she suddenly went from I'm really interested to all of a sudden I want nothing to do with this. I curse you for mentioning this pink drink. It's not like that. So if you let her off the hook, then you're good either way, because you're wasting your time if she's never going to say yes. And you don't want to bug her. So you just be real open and honest and say, hey, since you haven't responded, I'm guessing that, I'm guessing that you're just not interested anymore. And so I will, just let me know and I'll take you off my follow-up list. If that's not the case and you have just been really busy, just let me know so I know how to support you. Something like that. But I would threaten to take her off your follow-up list.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see where that goes. Because right now she's not responding. So the worst thing that can happen is she could continue not responding. Honestly, the best thing that could happen is she could give you a yes or a no, because a no still gives you something to work with. And usually when there's a no, you can, if you want to, dig a little and find out that's an objection. And then you can work over time to solve that objection, but anyway, okay, awesome. So if you have people that have continued to ghost you, offer to take them off your list. See what they say. They'll either be like, no, I really am interested. I've just been busy and I just keep putting it off and I just feel embarrassed because yada, yada, just to see what they do. Okay. Anybody else who's got somebody they need to follow up with and they don't know what to do next? Jeannie kind of like jumped. Was that because you have somebody, Jeannie? No? Oh, Jeannie's she's doing.
I was moving people around on my screen.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You're not doing the Michael Jackson dance.
No, but I had the same issue that Loretta did.
Okay, good.
So,
try it, what I suggested.
I'll try that. I sent her a note today telling her about the membership for $1. But I sent her samples. She was asking about it. So, but she never hasn't responded to anything since.
I'll tell you why people don't respond when you send them samples. 9 times out of 10, they don't respond when you send them. If they don't respond and they have a sample, it's because they're like, crap, I forgot to try that sample. I'm going to try that sample and then I'm going to respond. And then guess what happens? They don't remember to try the sample. And so then they still don't respond. But yeah, I would offer to take her off your list and see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, you're not really ever going to take her off your list forever. You're just going to take her off the list for the next couple of months. So
okay, thanks.
And y'all let us know how it goes, because I mean, I'm not all knowing. Sometimes I give advice and it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. But I can tell you that I've at least done this for more years than most of y'all and followed up with more people, just because I've sent more messages than most of y'all. So when you send lots of messages, you have lots of opportunities. Okay, Brandy. Brandy knows how to use the technology. I'm kind of scared of Brandy and all her technological.
Okay, so
oh, I can put your
y'all,
hand.
can y'all hear me?
We can. I'm just trying to put your hand down.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
I like
hang
the
on.
little hand. Oh, lower hand. There we go. All right,
Okay.
tell us.
So today was my last day of my party that I was co-hosting with my mom. We've had some interest. I mean, some people are viewing it but not commenting. So when do I just kind of reach out to those people that accepted the invite with just a follow-up, like glad you came, like how do I go forth with those, especially the ones that were just viewing and really didn't interact or ask questions or show interest?
Okay, that is a great question. And what I would say is that you want to follow up with everyone that joined the group. And I actually have a message that I wrote for Candace and Angela. I'm looking for it. I actually have a message that I wrote for another person that I can give you to send to those people that didn't really do anything. Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna send that really quick. I'll put it in our Silver Sellers. Okay, Vicky just put the information about the Zooms that we've got. And then I'm gonna put, okay, so here's that. I'm changing a couple of words real quick. Okay, hold on a second. I'm not sure how many of the posts you got a chance to read, but I'm really loving. What do you think about me sending you a personalized suggestion? There we go. Okay. That is something that I think you could send to all of them. You
Okay.
could modify it for the ones that actually commented some. And
Okay.
thank you so much for engaging in my party. And you could even say, what was your favorite testimony? What did you relate to the most? Like, but the ones that didn't really say anything, now some of them might have looked at it,
Right.
which, you know, just from my experience doing these parties before, some of the people that actually ordered were not people that actually commented or engaged in the
Okay.
party. So you never know. But that message, I think you can send to any of them.
Okay.
And you'll notice that I did not end with a yes or no question, because it's very smart anytime you're engaging with a potential to end with a question that they cannot answer with yes or no, because then they have to tell you more. And I like that, you know, they could just say no, but if you say, what do you think about, or what are your thoughts, then saying no just sounds
Right.
dumb. But if
Yeah.
they have to say, no, I'm not interested, or you know, it's too expensive, or I'm, you know, it's not for me. And then you at least can have a conversation about that and figure out what,
Right.
you know, I don't like to argue, depending on what their objection is, then you decide how far you want to go with it. If their objection is, I don't drink anything pink, well, then you
Right.
can't really fix that. Or if their objection is, I hate all supplements and I believe they were designed by the devil, then that's not a good person to be talking to. People
Right.
that basically have that kind of opinion, but not in so many
Right.
words. But if their thing is, well, I just, you know, I didn't see anything that I related to, or I just don't feel like I'm ready for something, you know, then you can work with that.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And yeah, and do we need to do the drawings, I suppose. So help me remember, and we'll do the drawings tomorrow. Anybody else? Oh, somebody raised their hand. Was it Kathleen?
Yes, I raised my hand, then I took it down because
Oh, okay.
I was thinking it may be kind of the same.
Well, you can
but
ask it and I can tell you if it's the same.
okay, I have an ambassador who joined, and when she joined, she said she did Plexus in the past and knows it works.
Okay.
So she got with me and she got the reset and the triplex. And when she started reset, after the first day, she got sick. Wasn't nothing to do with reset, but Plexus was so generous, and they sent her that first day pack back to her at no charge. And since then, I can't get her to do anything with it. And she travels a lot, and I keep messaging her, and I get ghosted.
Okay. How did you speak to her before you signed her up?
Oh gosh.
Like, were you on text? Were you on phone call? Like, how did you?
I think it was Messenger because she's a distant cousin.
Okay.
So it was Messenger when we first connected.
Okay. And y'all connected on Messenger. Okay. And you've tried messaging her on Messenger and she doesn't respond.
I have her phone number too, and so I've been texting her too.
And she doesn't
called her
at all?
Occasionally she will, but she won't respond to the Plexus questions. And I've even called her. I thought I'm just going to pick up the phone and call her, but it just went to voicemail. So I left a voice message.
And what are you trying to communicate with her?
I'm trying to, I reminded her that she liked it before. And what is it, what would it take to get her going again?
So you're wanting her to try to order more products?
Well, no, just start with the one she's got.
Oh, okay. So you don't think she started, or you know she hasn't started?
I'm pretty sure she has not.
Okay, so I don't necessarily know enough to know what to recommend in this case. A couple of things. When did she order the first time? I mean,
Oh,
not like,
it's been at least 3 months ago.
so she's not
And I've been
eligible for a
trying.
refund.
No.
I might ask her, say, if you're not going to use it, do you want to send it to me? Because I sure could use it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I would not offer to pay her for it. I would just say, hey, I was wondering, are you planning are you ever planning on doing the reset, or did you just decide you're not interested? Because if you don't want it, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll try that.
Like, I mean, realistically, I would say usually I would pay somebody for it or something, but I literally want you to ask the question just to see what she says. I don't actually want you to take it from her for free. I mean, unless she just wants to give it to you for free. If it's literally going to sit on her couch, I mean, on her counter, then why not? But I really want you to get her to respond to you and get her to say, now she could be like, well, that's rude. And if she is, well, I didn't tell you I wouldn't pay you for it. But
Okay.
anyway, no, I mean, I really don't know. Like, I just want to see, like, you've tried everything to get her to talk to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing would be for you to say, listen, I've asked you about this. You haven't responded. What's going on? If you
Yeah,
decided you
see,
don't want to use it, that's totally okay. You can tell me that. I got my big girl panties on and I'm good. But you just need to tell me what's going on so we can be on the same page. Because I want what's best for you, and what's best for you is whatever you want to do.
right.
One of two things.
The glitcher is in the beginning, she said, I know it works.
Yeah, well, people can know it works. I mean, okay, I'm a CPA. I know what you're supposed to do to prepare for your taxes and send in your estimated taxes and how to do bookkeeping. And I know it works, and I still don't do it because I'm busy and I get distracted. So, people can know things work and not have the discipline to actually do them. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
you've got to get her responding to you, and you've got to actually have a conversation, and you've got to get her to tell you what's going on. Does she want to use it, or does she not want to use it? If she wants to use it, then you can help her to do it. But if she doesn't, then you're just wasting your time and like annoying her, which is not what you want to do. So I'd say, hey, are you going to use that? If not, you can send it to me and do a laughy face, maybe.
I'll try that.
I mean, my personality, I could totally do it. Some people might not do that. I don't know. But my personality could totally do it. Loretta would do it.
Oh,
I can do it.
I literally sent the message before our meeting. I said, hey, Anna, I wanted to check back and see if you decided to give your Plexus supplements another go or if they are in your way. If you're not planning on using them, I would be more than willing to take them off your hands.
I usually call them a counter ornament. Or are they just still making your counter look pretty? Because my counter could look really pretty too, and I might actually take them. Yeah, I just say something funny, but the goal is just to get her talking so you can figure out, why is she not taking them? Is it something you can help her work through, or should you just move on? And it's likely a discipline issue. Like when I buy, well, so Meredith had this lady, super quick illustration. Meredith had this lady do our makeup in wherever we went, Nashville. I liked the lipstick. I bought some. She keeps asking me if I've used it. Well, no, I haven't. I know it works. I know I like it, but I also know I have to figure out how to use it. And I haven't had the bandwidth in my brain to figure out how to use the new lipstick, because I think you have to do special things with it. You don't just open it and go. So that could be what's going on in her brain, but you don't know, and you can't help her unless she will talk to you so you can figure it out. And you've already tried all the methods of communication, so you are doing your due diligence. All right, and let us know how it goes. I want to know if she responds. You can tell us in the chat later. Loretta, I want to hear what Hannah says too. All right. So anybody else have a question? We got probably time for one more. I'll give you a really quick tip on closing the deal. There's one thing that most people do not do that if they were to do, it would help you close the deal. Just Brandy and Loretta know what this is because I mentioned it on the call to them, I believe. I've been on like 4 coaching calls today, so I don't remember everything I said to who, but it's literally just asking for the sale. That's the thing most people don't do because we're worried about offending people or asking too soon or driving people away or seeming salesy or seeming pushy, but literally just saying, hey, it sounds like this is a good fit for you. Are you ready to get started? Do you want to go ahead and get this ordered? Do you want help ordering before the sale ends? Hey, what are your thoughts on going ahead and getting started this week with the sale? Like when you're having a conversation, like literally just ask the question. What are your thoughts on getting started since we have the sale this week? And then this is just weird. And then they'll give you, I'm like pounding bread or something. They'll give you a yes or they'll give you an objection. And remember, objections are awesome. We like objections because they're clues. They're clues to what hurdle you have to get over for them to be ready to purchase. And so if their answer is, well, I need some more time to think about it, great. We have a gazillion Zoom calls this week. Literally, you could do it like this. Hey, well, we have a Zoom at this time. Can you be can you join? No. Oh, well, how about this time then? Oh, well, maybe this time. Literally, we have like 9 or 10. She just dropped them in the chat. Like, if they're busy all 9 or 10 of those times, they either have like 5 kids like Vicky or multiple special needs children, or they're not interested. But they probably can make it on one of those calls. The other thing is, if they say, well, I'm not sure about the price. Well, then you know that you need to build the value in more and you need to share more information about what it can actually do for them and what's in it for them. If they say, well, I need to talk to my husband, then you say, no, you don't. No, you don't say that. You say, hey, well, you know what? You and your husband can both hop on this Zoom and it'll help convince him for you. You won't even have to convince him. The Zoom will do it for you. So there's lots of things that you can do, but just ask the question. If they're ready, they're ready. If they're not, they're not. And you're asking them, hey, are you, what are your thoughts about getting started this week? That's not going to change their mind. I mean, whatever they were there, that's not a volatile question. That's not a salesy, spammy question. That's not a, hey, you need to order this week before the sale ends. No, it's just literally, what are your thoughts about ordering this week before the sale ends? What are your thoughts about ordering this week so that you can have your products by next week and start August off on the right foot? What are your thoughts about ordering this week so that you can go ahead and start getting that extra energy before school starts? You need that extra better mood before the kids go back to school because they're still stuck at home with you. Whatever you want to say. That's pretty much it for tonight. Vicky, did you want to say anything about the Zooms?
Yeah, so guys, Meredith has put together Zooms and she's got 2 going Tuesday, 7:30 and 8:30. And she's got, oh, hang on. I may be telling you wrong information. So hang on, let me just look at the picture. Okay, yeah. So Tuesday night, 7:30 and 8:30. Thursday night, she's going to do one at 2 o'clock and then 7:30 and 8 o'clock. And then Sunday, to kind of help close out the month, one at 2 o'clock, one at 7:30, and one at 8:30. Okay. We're doing them all on her Zoom number. So that one on Thursday at 8 o'clock, instead of it being on our Zoom number, we're going to do it on her Zoom number. So there wasn't any confusion, but I dropped a message in Silver Sellers because you can invite someone. And if they say, oh, nope, I'm busy, you can go, hey, no problem. I've got one on Thursday night or Sunday, which works better for you, right? So the only thing that she asked, and I told her I would help her with, is every one of these Zooms, you will hear 2 testimonies. If you haven't been on one that we've done on Thursday, you're really missing out. We have had just about every single person that has joined one has joined the person that invited them. So we need 2 testimonies for every single one of these. And yeah, Victoria, she's using the same template I use on Thursday. She's using the same template for every single one of these. Here's the thing. I don't want you guys to get in your head that these are business opportunity Zooms. They are, but I want you to invite every single potential, because even someone looking for products will benefit from hearing what there were 3 people sharing their testimony, and they will benefit from that. So any potential, you could invite 2 of them Tuesday, 3 of them Thursday, 3 of them Sunday. And it's the same template we've been using on Thursday at 8:00. So if you're available to give a 3-minute blurb of your testimony, if you will message me which chat you would like to do or which Zoom you'd like to do, I'm organizing all of that and I would appreciate it.
Did you put the times in there?
Yeah, they're on the graphics that are in Silver
Oh,
Sellers.
graphics. Okay, I was looking at the words.
Nope, on the graphics.
They're on 3 different graphics. So there's Sunday. Okay. I'll do Thursday at 2. I'm gonna message you now.
Okay.
There you go. All righty. So I have got to hop off and get Finley in bed because she is going back to school this week. And y'all pray for her because she went today. She goes to ESY, extended school year, to get her back in the habit of being in school. And she went today and she had a good day, but now she knows that she has to go tomorrow. And so she will probably not want to get out of bed, and she might, have a little bit more trepidation or, pushback. So just pray that she'll have another good day. But we like her new teacher and we're excited. So anyway, let's log off and remember, one more thing. Remember, in Opportunity Seekers, there's a daily video on closing the deal or follow up, and they're all from Jules. And the ones coming up are all from Jules the next 4 days, and they're going to be helpful. So watch them. And you could even comment so other people know you watched them. It's this great thing called social proof, and it makes other people want to watch them too. Just saying. If you have a team member and you're not commenting, then you're not showing your team members that they should be watching them too. And guess what? None of us are commenting, so we could all do that. Awesome. Thank you. And anyway, let's do our sign off. Oh yeah, book club Thursday. Somebody needs to volunteer to lead it, but we'll get back to that later. All right. So Vicki, I always do it out of order. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm trying to put my phone somewhere so I can do it.
Okay.
You're gonna get to see.
You don't like my order.
Alrighty, guys. We want you to know that we're praying for you. We want you to know that we love you. We want you to know to have a peaceful night. And as always, take that bio cleanse, because everybody's got to poop with the little poop emojis. I love it.
Use your toilet paper. Use your toilet paper.
Awesome. Thanks for being here, guys.
Love you guys.